So hello everyone, today I'm going to be dealing with my last dinosaur. I call this the last dinosaur because I had like 12 of these computers and listed everything on eBay. I sold 11 of them and I was left with this one. I wouldn't know why for one reason or the other. Customers kept expressing interest but nobody was willing to click the buy now button. And today the PC decided to sell, and particularly happy about it because these are practically new PCs installed with Windows 7 operating system. So I felt like I could make a video of me setting up this PC. Possibly it might be interesting for somebody out there like me that misses the Windows 7 chime. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the PC in question. It's a classical HP compact with an Intel Core i5 processor. System came with a 4GB RAM as well as a 500GB hard drive, but we won't be doing any upgrade, we won't be doing any installation. I will just put on the system so we can see how it looks, in case you forgot how it was with Windows 7 many years ago. It's a really small PC and kind of interesting to know that these PCs were actually one of the best sellers many years ago. Behind the PC, we've got the classical PS2 ports, we've got USB 2.0s, and interestingly, we also have a display port and a VGA port as well as the LAN port. So in front of the PC, we've got also USB port and the headphone as well as the microphone jacks. I got this PC so cheap that I was able to sell them still for 69 euros including shipping and still made profit off of them. Selling it was pretty much an easy ride because systems were in clean, excellent conditions. Fortunately, the PC came with some extra accessories like the original HP keyboard. This gives a good impression as soon as the customer receives it and sees that the PC is also with the accessories. And that is the power supply that comes with it, just like you have in a regular HP EliteBook notebook. So we're going to be going ahead to plug this on. First and foremost, quickly want to grab my keyboard as well as my mouse. It's a wireless keyboard and mouse. This will make things really easy here because I don't have to deal with so many cables. That's it. We've got that in front. So I've got my power cable right here and we're going to be pushing that right in. Okay. In this case, I'm going to be using a DisplayPort cable, right? So now I have everything set up. I've got my mouse and my keyboard all plugged in. Power supply has been plugged on, and I've plugged on my speakers as well. Possibly I'll be able to catch the Windows 7 moment, and I think now is the time to switch on the computer. And that's the Windows startup screen. On this PC is a HDD drive, not particularly very fast, but in any case, I expect that it should boot up as soon as possible. And that's the welcome screen from Windows 7 Professional, just like we had it so many years ago. Whoa, that was pretty fast. It came up pretty quickly. Yes, that's the particular moment I was talking about, the Windows 7 moment. You know, for those of you that still use Windows 7, I imagine that you remember this sound, and when your PC starts up with this sound, then you are sure that you have a functioning PC. And for this PC, there's really nothing I need to do now. All I have to do is to check that the date is correct, because like I see here, it says 2005. That will need to be changed. And just to check that the memory is 4GB like I imagined, but just to be extra sure. Yes, it's a HP Compact A200 Elite Ultra Small Desktop PC. On board is an Intel Core i5 2500S CPU, 2.70 GHz, and a 4GB DDR3 RAM is installed. At this point, I really think there is nothing that needs to be done. PC works like you see, and hopefully the customer is going to receive this PC, going to be happy with it. Perhaps you might be interested in a computer like this. I do have very good offers. Feel free to check the link in the description below. I'm going to be packing this PC later on today, and I'm going to include a link of me packing this PC. Perhaps you might find it interesting. So that will be it for now. If you found value in this video, do feel free to subscribe to the channel, click on the like button. I'm going to be seeing you in the next one. Peace.